Alright. Yep, Bucky O'Hare started as a comic. Hence why we're covering it in this episode. Yeah, that he does kind of look like Discount Frieza. Probably. I'm not super familiar with Bucky O'Hare, so I would not know.
Hello, world.
Hello.
Did someone ask about Bucky O'Hare?
Yes.
Oh, what did they want to know?
Was the comic more successful than the show, or anything else?
Yes, it was. Bucky O'Hare was one of the comics set up by Continuity. It was basically really hot stuff in the 1970s. Wandered off to make his own comic company, Continuity Comics. So it's basically like the Image Comics of the 1980s. Bucky O'Hare was indeed their big breakout hit. It's the only one anyone remembers, and it's the only one they put in the toys. Nobody remembers anything like Megalith or Crazy Man or any of the other titles that they made.
Huh.
I mean, it's not like Valiant, where everyone remembers Turok.
Oh yeah. The only thing I remember Valiant for is the Zelda comics. Zelda and Captain N comics that they put out.
Well, you also remember them for Turok, because that was a Valiant property.
Oh, okay. Like all the way back, like 50s Turok, or just... is that a reboot?
It was a reboot, but the video game was based off of their reboot. Like, the 50s
okay.
is just like a kind of a throwaway story where it's got, like, a Native American fighting dinosaurs, and then they rebooted it. There's a couple other video games based off of Valiant properties, like Shadow Man, but...
right.
Yeah, which people also remember. I mean, in other words, if people are asking, was Bucky O'Hare successful? Well, not as successful as Turok or apparently Shadow Man. Since they made the one arcade game and then the one NES game.
Yeah, because I don't think... The only thing I remember of Bucky O'Hare is I think I remember having one of those, like, Tiger Electronics style games of Bucky O'Hare. I'm pretty sure Konami also developed. Also, yeah, I for some reason get Usagi Yojimbo and Bucky O'Hare confused on which one appeared in Turtles.
Yeah, there's a big long section in the Space Usagi anthology that talks about confusion with Bucky O'Hare.
Because I am not. I never have actually watched like the old Turtles thing, so my entire familiarity with Turtles is through. Let's be honest, Turtles in Time, and also Tournament Fighters, the SNES version.
Yeah, see, I'm a comic book nut, so I had stuff like the continuity comics and the black and white Usagi.
Yeah,
I've been collecting it since the early days.
I remember renting the Genesis version of Tournament Fighters and seeing, I'm like, who is this Casey Jones dude, and why is he seems weird?
TMNT comics are so dark in the original days.
Yeah.
Did you see they did? I think it was I don't know if it was direct to video, but they did a special where they did like a Spider-Verse, but for the Turtles.
Yeah, I remember seeing it was like every version of the Turtles.
Yeah, and they go to a black and white world that's based on the black and white comic, and like these guys are having none of it, and it's all dark and serious and crap. It's hilarious. But no Chuck on the Forever Man today, huh?
No, I decided after our wonderful trip through Alex Kidd High Tech World yesterday, I don't need to deal with shit again.
Aw. I have a signed copy from Robert Krause.
Well, it's a comic, it's not the game, which is abysmal.
No, of the game.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I had anyway. Yeah, because I was there at the time. That's he was at the comic convention, and that was back when you could get any property. Like every property was getting optioned.
Huh.
But only some of them made it. That nowadays, I don't think you could just get a random comic book character made. Well, maybe into a cell phone game.
I'm sure you could or get like an indie style game on various things. Did he show up in the 1989 show as well? Or is it just the newer one?
Usagi has been in all of the cartoon ones, including the 2007 reboot. But I don't think he's shown up since Viacom bought the property.
Oh, okay.
And I wish I knew more about the cartoon show. I know Usagi was optioned by Gaumont. I've seen the title card. I know that Mr. Sakai has gone to Gaumont Studios to consult, but I have not seen any test footage or any sketches. I just know they're working on it.
Huh. Yeah, I'm actually going to be honest. I'm not actually super familiar with any of the properties. Actually, the only one that I am probably the most familiar with is the one that we're taking a look at the end, which I have swapped from what we were going to do. Because we were going to do Golgo 13, Top Secret episode. That game is confusing, kind of a nightmare. And you kind of have to go way too far into it to see the full breadth of its nonsense. And I didn't feel like doing it today. So I swapped it out with a different manga, which is another interesting thing.
No, I'm here because this is my jam.
Yeah.
Bad comic books from the speculator boom of the 80s and 90s. This is my jam.
Yep. And all these games are from 88 to, I believe, 94. I will be right back, so I gotta get my phone and then we can start. So, hello, and welcome to a Saturday edition of Retro Inc. Rhapsody. In a weird kind of way of celebrating it, we are taking, November is NaNoWriMo, which was it National Novel Writing Month? But I did want to recognize the fact that, not just that, novels are not the only platform in which the stories of there are, important. There are stories in other mediums that are just as important, like, say, comics, which is what we're going to be taking a look at today. We're just going to be taking a look at some games based on various kind of comic books. I tried to avoid I want to also do a little bit more obscure ones. I say if you take a look in the top left of what the first game we're going to be doing. But yeah, a lot of these are going to be more obscure, with the exception of the first one. Because the first game we're taking a look at is probably the most popular, or not popular, but the most famous comic book character of all. Superman. We had to do one of their games at one point. And there is a number of games I could have taken a look at. There is, for example, the 2600 game, which is kind of interesting. There's the NES game, which is also it's actually more of kind of a nightmare kind of thing. But I wanted to take a look at just this version because it's kind of interesting and also is a lot more simple and to the point. Also, it's by Taito. This is an arcade game. But yes, this is in fact a Superman game. Also, I'm going to admit I do not know a whole lot of Superman lore. I'm not actually a huge fan of Superman. Also, what's weird about this game is that it's two players simultaneously, and I bet you that is a particular Superman character that I don't know what their name is.
That's Shazam, back when he was called Captain Marvel.
Oh, okay. Good to know. But yes, this is a kind of weird beat-em-up kind of game. Let's go ahead and start.
Do you think the graphic designer has issues?
Maybe. But yes. Also, I'm going to say, I really like this little intro bit. Hey, Burp. Also, this does, obviously it's using the music from the movie. Or from the 82 movie? But yeah. So yeah, you can fly in the air, you can beat, punch. You also have a kick. Yes, I believe it. Yes, I think the second player is Captain Marvel. Also, it seems your kick has a second, it hits twice. Ooh.
So apparently you're fighting Emperor Zaz.
Okay.
Who is a unique character specifically made for the arcade game.
Okay. That's a pretty simple pattern. There we go. Also, there are two kinds of gameplay sections. There is the section we just did, and these sections. Which are horizontal shmups. Also, this is the most uncomfortable looking position to be in.
Apparently the evil Emperor has attack helicopters.
Sure. Or maybe just Lex Luthor's being a dick.
It's a very nice looking game.
Yes! And yeah, this came 1988?
Yeah, so
Right.
it's, I guess,
Right.
early 16-bit era.
Something like that. It's really weird to think about, like, the bit eras in, like, arcade games because of the constant evolution of hardware.
Right. I mean, with the exception of the helicopter, it looks like they put some effort into making this look like a Superman.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really good looking. Because, yeah, right around this, like, Taito was, I mean, this is, like, in Taito's golden age, because this is, like, right around the time that, I was looking at, like, the person who did the, like, composition of this particular game, is the same person who worked on stuff like, Rainbow Islands, Rastan Saga, I think Rymaze as well.
Ah, delicious cold meat.
Okay, this guy looks like an actual, like, character from something.
Yeah, as near as I can tell from looking at the wikis, they may look like characters and they're in the Super Oak mold, but none of these are specifically a specific IP property.
Okay. Okay, this is... I don't like the two-way scrolling. This just looks... This just makes me feel weird. Alright. Okay, this just looks like a... This just looks like they took, like, a test background from Darius.
Yeah, at first I thought they might have been trying to put the Kirby's Fourth World characters in this, like Darkseid, who was very prominent in the animated series of the 90s. I saw that.
So isn't Darkseid isn't that a Liefeld character?
Dark Side.
Oh, okay.
And that's a Kirby character.
Okay.
They made him pretty important in the '90s series that came after Batman, and he shows up in the Justice League and that kind of stuff. And many of these characters look very much styled after his soldiers, with the skin-tight bodysuit that's one big color and the weird gun.
Okay, that's just straight up a big core from Gradius. Yep, a lot of games used the X68K. Let's find this. Okay, maybe I should just forget trying to do the charge shot.
And now we get to the quarter reading section.
There we go. Okay, let's see how. Let's see. How does Las Vegas look?
This casino.
See, is it gonna actually be? Oh no. So say, are they just gonna be bold enough to put actual golden nugget in there? Wait. What are you advertising? Oh. Nope. I like that you can kick them, or kick people into each other. Yeah, I just gotta stop being an idiot. Swings. Oop. 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 Nope. What's that? I like that the extra life noise just completely cuts out all other audio. Tremor Casino. Tremor Frere.
It's neat that you can charge up your fist for a ranged attack.
Yep. One that pierces too. Okay, I just got stun locked into that. To death.
It's a shame you can't throw environmental items around.
Oh, what the... Yes, Cosino. Oh. Oh, I like that you can... I'm not sure if not a fan of being able to just thread the needle like that. I have no idea why they're rocks. Oh, there's 2 helicopters this area. Okay. I see where this game got a lot of its character or boss design straight from the Konami vault. Alright. Okay, I think that's enough for this game. Okay. So. Let me do that. Okay, so. That game's not... It's not bad.
It's kind of fun and a nice change of pace, but wow, is it, redundant.
Yeah, it's... There's like 8 stages of that. Yeah, I think the green section's probably a good spot for it. Let's take a look. What do we got in 11?
Below R-Type.
Below R-Type?
Alright, let's compare it to Double Dragon. Double Dragon had destructible environments and varied the bad guys. Do you think this is better or worse than Double Dragon?
I would probably... Well, in terms of better or worse, whether or not it's in this tier... What's in 12? You got stuff like Phantom Gear. I think it's probably better than majority's like 12s. Games like Top Gun.
I think you're right.
Yeah, so... If we compare the 10s, I think some of these 10 games have just a little bit more charm and just are slightly better games than this. So I think 11's probably a good spot for it.
Good choice of music.
Yes.
That reminds me, I should play more of that game.
Yes, I need to, because it's coming up again. Superman, this is episode 179. Now in 1988. Kaito, it's an arcade game. About action. Is license-based. Let's see. What to call out? Let's say
Visually, it looks nice, right?
Yeah, the graphics were nice. I can give it a... I like the way it looked. Music... I mean, I like the music, but it's the Superman theme. Just done...
Yeah, according to Wikipedia, the first 5 songs are from the movie.
Okay. Yeah, because I know it definitely uses a lot of songs from music, or songs from the movie. And, like, all the other themes were just kind of okay. So I think I'll just leave it okay. One thing I do want to point out is that it came kind of bland. It kind of showed what it's about, like, really early.
Yeah, like, reusing the helicopters in every stage is just... nah.
Yeah. So, I think that's probably good for that.
I'll take your word on it.
Unless you can think of anything else.
Now, my major... Like I said, my major problem is Double Dragon let you grab environmental objects and other characters and throw them around, and it just feels a lot more pungy than this game, which feels rather floaty. I mean, it's a fun game, but you're comparing it to Konami shooters, and I'm comparing it to Double Dragon, it's adequate. We shouldn't be thinking about better games when we play it.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so that's good for Superman. So, this next game. So this is a comic that I am. You know, I probably shouldn't say that because that says a lot. That's going to be for a lot of these games we're taking a look at. But this one in particular, I saw this in like a listing of comics that were like people liked, and it's like, oh, okay, kind of looks interesting, but I never actually have read it. Also, this game's kind of fascinating. Yeah, so Usagi Yojimbo is an interesting comic. Rafferty, you want to kind of explain it? If you don't mind, I'm going to let you explain a lot of these because you probably know more than I do.
Okay, so 1980s, black and white boom. A bunch of comics come out, like the Teenage Ninja Turtles. They're very popular, and so a comic book letterer by the name of Stan Sakai makes his own character, Usagi Yojimbo, whose name is a pun on Miyamoto Musashi, as well as the Yojimbo character who shows up in a bunch of samurai movies that you know about. Usagi is very popular and very well loved. He starts as a background character and later gets his own title, and he's been running continuously for the last 35 years. He's a cartoon rabbit samurai. He fights crime.
Which is fitting. His name is Usagi, so it'd be weird if he wasn't a rabbit. Or fights rabbits anyway. So this game is weird, but we'll see when we get into it. There you are. So right off the bat, we see something also interesting. This is a Commodore 64 game. To be fair, though, Bear, she's Sailor Moon, and we all know that rabbits live on the moon.
Making mochi. Damn. This is some good shit.
Note it's sold under the title Samurai Warrior and not Usagi.
Yeah. It's a region-related thing, because I believe in Europe it's just Usagi Yojimbo, and over here it was just Samurai Warrior.
I just
Possibly
love how proud.
Because I don't think people knew who Usagi was.
Yeah. Let's see.
I love how proud these people are of cracking these games, putting in these screens. They're always so good.
So yes, develop your swordplay skills. Follow Bushido and be polite, which is definitely a thing you need to do. Yeah, let's see, Actually, I think a lot of this it's better explained by games, so do I just have to...
just bumble through it.
Oh.
Yeah, this is an adaptation of Way of the Exploding Fist, which I believe there's at least 3 games that use this engine before they made this one.
Also, I have like vague recollections of this, and I don't know. Like, not the game, but Usagi Yojimbo, and I don't know why.
Because he showed up in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's probably why.
Yeah, he's a background character that shows up. And he's getting his own show real soon now.
What?
Yep. So I am going to cheat a little bit. Let's see. Sure. Yes, and I'm not going to do unlimited karma, though.
Wow, this is awful.
Okay, so first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the practice, and we're just going to run around, because this game has really weird controls. So I believe it is hold the button and then up, and then you go into here, and then here you can charge, and you have to hold. You swing when you let go of the button, which is weird.
Yo, can we just play like Karateka instead?
Well, I gotta play through a little bit of this. Okay, and then I believe it is... Okay,
I'm just saying that this reminds me of that, but far worse.
Also...
This music sucks real bad.
there. Okay.
You should probably practice the jump move, which is pretty difficult.
Oh, is there a
There
jump?
you go.
Is there a jump attack, or is there?
There are jumping puzzles. Depending upon... This game has multiple paths. You can choose to skip the jumping puzzles, but if you... It depends on which way you go.
Okay, and I take it it's tap for parry, I'm guessing. Okay.
Yeah, they only got one button.
Okay, let's try this out.
Why is this song so bad?
No, we want to
Kill
make
him.
sure. We gotta
Make
make
your
no,
karma
because then we're
worse.
gonna lose karma, and if we lose all of our karma, we'll commit suicide.
Okay.
Gotta commit seppuku. Yeah,
This is really sad to watch.
I'm sure this feels fine if you've played other Commodore 64 games.
I doubt that.
Back here.
Oh, this. Should you kill that guy? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There'd be like a rule against killing people who are running away, but whatever.
No, it's not that. It's not that intricate.
Give me Bushido Blade, motherfucker. God, it sounds so bad. Hello, friendo!
I
Okay.
love
Yes.
the character quotes.
I mean, that's an actual thing, though.
Oh no, the
Right by the
writers...
side of the road, kill him.
Yeah, the writers did their history. The characters taught as appropriate to the time period.
Look, all I'm saying is reach heaven through violence.
Okay, if you take the upper path, there will be jumping puzzles. If you take the lower path, you'll walk
Take
through
the
a
upper
village.
path.
Okay.
I desire pain.
Yeah, I think something might actually be up the audio as well.
You can only long jump when you're in combat mode.
Can you not rewind?
Nope.
Oh no!
Did it enable rewind on this?
It doesn't support. The emulator does not support save states, so you cannot rewind.
You do not want to take the upper path.
Yeah, let's not do that again.
I just wanted that as an example.
The game doesn't have multiple endings, though. It's just the upper path is more difficult, which I guess adds some replay value.
I deeply appreciate how vulnerable you are. But my favorite part about you being invincible is that you have that one pip off.
Yep.
Just waving your sword like an idiot.
Yeah, this has the problem that a lot of early games have. Like I said, the comics are running for like 35 years, but if you're looking for signature characters, they haven't shown up yet. So they only have like 4 characters to work with.
Oh no.
Welcome to die, motherfucker!
Oh.
All that paranoia for naught. Oh man, you only do 4 damage a hit.
I see you there.
Yeah, that's the mountain goblin, who is actually slightly easier if you go the mountain route, but you have infinite energy, so... He's a one-off character, but they put him in the video game because they needed more bad guys. As near as I can tell, the game is random, and it's pretty, like, randomly fair. And I like his cry when you win.
What are you doing?
I'm gambling. If you take a look at my Rio count, it is gradually going up.
Also, your karma's going up, which is weird.
The weird toothy boar guy is supposed to be, I think, Kunichi, who in the comic doesn't like Usagi.
Okay.
But, not sure what's up with that. And also, yep, Ratchet scrolling.
Okay, I just have to do that.
I have a cheese cat. I love how thank you is just always slapped together.
Yep.
Thank you, noble samurai!
Okay.
What?
He challenged you
Sorry.
to first blood, and you hit it first. Congratulations.
This game is fucking nonsense.
Oh!
Haha!
Oh,
You're secretly a ninja, motherfucker! How does it feel to be fooled?
That's the entire reason they have this mode con. Now you're going to be paranoid that anyone you meet might be a ninja.
Okay, later, dude.
Oh! Oh, shit!
No!
Oh, that was a good guy.
Yeah. You came at them with your sword out, so they attacked you.
Yeah, I don't know. That was definitely an Iko-Iki Amida Buddhist. I don't know why he was angry at you.
No, it's fine. You only lost 10 karma. This game is bizarre. Like, it's kinda neat and I appreciate what it tries to do. But also it's janky beyond belief.
Yeah.
Yeah, this would have blown my mind back in the C64 days, because the
Yeah, in
graphics
88.
are really nice. And it's loyal to the characters, which is also appreciated.
I love this tiny creature, which is definitely a ninja. I mean, you're not wrong. It is C64 that is jank.
Yeah, this is what money is for, the shakedown.
That said, without the invulnerability, I can only imagine this game would be a nightmare.
Oh, it is. Because, like, enemies will do, like, 3 pips a thing every hit. Oh, shit.
You fucking idiot. Stop scaring the populace. Let's go up. Coward.
Lower paths are always the easier paths.
Okay, let's go with lower then. Oh hey, it's another rabbit. Gain friend.
Oh,
Why is there a bounty on you? What? Okay, later, loser.
So this is Genosuke, who is a bounty hunter from the comic book, and he's kind of a frenemy in the
He's
original
kind of
comic. And for some reason, they have him as a jerk in this game who attacks you, probably because they're running out of enemies to use.
It's fun
Also-
that he's dead.
I think in the plot they also mentioned that there's been a bounty placed on your head.
Yeah, Genosuke, I think, actually shows up in some of the cartoons, too. He's the rhino guy.
Yeah, I don't understand the portrait up top.
He takes battle damage, it's Doom Guy.
Oh, jeez. That's right, this is an Image comic, isn't it?
It was an indie comic,
Oh,
published by the same guys who made TMNT for a while, so yeah, it's violent. They've toned down the blood since the 80s.
Why are they following you?
You're gonna turn into ninja, I bet. Yep,
No, it's to creep you out, to make you think they're gonna turn. Oh, no, there you go.
yep, they're
Yep.
definitely turning into ninjas.
That was pretty good though. Actually, I really liked that. I appreciate your method of swinging in one direction, hoping they jump into your blade.
I don't know if it might be apparent, but this game kind of controls not great.
I'm gonna start chopping the air over and over, and if you run into it, it's your own fault.
And yeah, I can definitely see the Way of Exploding Fist kind of thing, but it has that Karate Champ, International Karate, you have to hit at a very specific hit point kind of feeling.
I said, why don't we just play Karateka instead?
Or we can move on to the next game, because I think we've seen enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit repetitive. It's still a neat game, and I appreciate what it attempts to do.
Or unless
Yeah.
you think that
Well,
we're
you're
close.
almost at the end. There's like
Okay.
not much more.
Okay.
Swing in one direction, Polo.
Well, by the time I move directions, he's moved the
That's what I'm
Other
saying,
side.
don't move directions.
I mean, you are supposed to be like parrying and stuff.
Yeah, but the controls are nonsense. See, I told you, just swing in one direction and they'll run into your blade.
Whoop.
You just want to keep running right. You want to run all the way to the end.
It's fine, we got money. You didn't lose any money.
That's what I said in Infinite Rio. Oh no.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, otherwise they would have wanted like 100.
Fight the fire. You're scaring the local populace.
Also, by the way, in order to withdraw your sword, or put the sword back, it is back left and then hit the button.
My god, a house.
There's really no point going in the houses unless you want to gamble or buy food. If you buy food, you can heal, but you don't have to. You have infinite energy.
Okay.
Why are you stalking that person?
I think this is the boss rush.
I got a ninja.
I like that the ninja was just sitting there like, I'm totally invisible.
You can't see me, you can't see me.
Oh!
Oh my god, just fucking die.
Also, it seems like I can't parry his moves either.
The answer's put away your blade.
More the invisibility she made him invisible too.
Just slapping you in the face as you walk away. It's like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, I think this is the palace. I think this is the last level.
Game is onto your bullshit. I like that guy just fucked off.
Yeah, don't kill the panda. That's the hostage.
Okay.
Oh my god, you killed one. The impossible is possible.
I guess they're implying that the warrior priests are in on this, but hey, and there you go. There's the end.
Wait, that's it?
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't take that long. You can do the alternate paths if you like bullshit platforming and teleporting mazes.
Just seems like a bit of an anticlimax.
Yeah, kind of. Okay. So, yeah.
Sure was a game that
Yes.
existed.
Oh, well, I need to... Okay, so... What category do I want to put that in?
I don't know, like, what's
Maybe
card check?
Where do you put your beat 'em ups?
In this one. Attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, where's like
Yeah, that's where-
because
I think
that'd be, like,
Karateka.
fitting.
Karateka. That's such a good point. It should be in this one.
And I look forward to doing it with Mania's next one.
Alright.
El mundo.
Okay, so where do we want to put this?
What do the numbers mean again? I need to look at the chart. I would say... like 12, maybe.
I'd put it at 10, maybe 9, but I'm by.
Let's say 11. Let's split the difference.
Yeah, cool. Let's see what we got. I mean, we got the Superman. We got games like Pirates of Darkwater, Ghost Cat. Yeah, that seems.
Yeah, it seems fitting.
Yep,
I was thinking you should put it on the same level as the Tick.
that's a tick.
which is 11.
Yep, right there. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like... It's an interesting game. Super fucking jank though, because it's C64, but still.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed that when they made the cell phone game, that cell phone game kind of wants to be that, but it's also kind of too.
Okay.
That was pretty neat. It was very ambitious
Yes.
for like what it was trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty loyal to the comic. They actually did their research, and it feels like it comes from Japan rather than just being a quick conversion. I think the graphics look really nice too. You could look at that and say that looks like Usagi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and also once again, like the interactions and also the combat itself is surprisingly complex.
Yeah.
More enjoyable and understandable than Alex Kidd in High Tech World, which had no reason to be like that.
That's
Yes.
because that game is fucking foul.
So one thing I want to
God,
point.
I fucking despise that game.
One thing I want to do on call out for this, or what I think is fitting, I do want to put the light bulb for gameplay, because I do think it is a fascinating idea that maybe didn't turn out as well as they thought it would.
I mean, it was a problem of the system more than anything.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What else do we want to put down?
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, because I think it's charming. It is what it's supposed to be, and I think it communicates the franchise well. It doesn't look like another game. Like with Superman, even though Superman looked like Superman, it's like, who are you fighting? Where's Lex Luthor? Where's Metropolis? Why is there a helicopter?
Yeah. All right. So,
I just it's like it also felt like they did their research and it was fairly interesting overall.
yeah. Maybe do we want to put the love letter charm for you?
Yeah, no, definitely. That's 100%.
Yay!
Anything we want to put for Nave?
Is there like a jank one? Because it's fucking janky.
I have complex controls.
I would agree with that for the sword.
Yeah, there's also a separate emoji for modern style controller and old school one button controller.
Actually, is there just a... Oh yeah, there is. Antiquated controllers. Alright. I think that's probably good for Samurai Warrior, the Battles of Usagi Yojimbo.
Oh,
So.
boy.
Yeah, next. Oh, this. Yes. So we've actually taken a look at a game that is based on this franchise. The thing about this one is that I just remember is when I was a kid, I had one of those Tiger Electronics LCD games. That was based on this. But I don't remember a single thing. Like, I didn't watch the cartoon, didn't read the comics. Didn't even play either of the games, but yeah, they definitely were well loved by people who did. So, let's just go ahead and load this next game up.
Oh joy, Hasbro.
Yep. So yes, Bucky O'Hare. I think I have to... Nope. Okay, so I have to just start the game to get the intro.
Man, remember when Konami made video games?
Yes.
Late NES, yes.
The Toad Menace. Wait, are we supporting genocide?
I don't know.
This is about as 80s as you can get.
Oh, this isn't VRC chip, by the way. This is just the standard.
But all I'm saying is if you're targeting and trying to kill an entire race, it's pretty fucked up.
Okay, and Willie's held on yellow planet.
The blue planet and the yellow planet.
Yep, and the green and red. So yes, that's the gist of this.
The terrible.
So let's see.
Go to the red planet.
Okay, let's go red planet. Oh. Sure.
I like it because it's red.
Okay, so you can kind of tell what they're kind of going for with this game. It's
I
very
love
much a
Mega
Mega Man style game, but crouch. Also, if you hold down the
Slide though.
no, you can't slide, but you can hold down the button to jump higher, as Bucky.
So this music looks fast.
Oh, the music in this game is fantastic.
Also, they have parallax scrolling, and they're not afraid to use it.
Abominator is saying apparently Treasure Staff worked on this.
That's well, this is Konami, so
Yeah,
that seems
that
fitting.
is true. Treasure was one joke, yeah.
Also, I have a feeling. Oh. Yep. That's what I figured. Because that is another thing about this game. This game's a massive asshole.
Wow, I'm fucking surprised.
And I bet you.
Now you can jump too, jump harder.
Yeah, it's from that weird window where they make the games for very young kids and they make them impossible to play.
So the fun thing about this game is that this game actually has anti-piracy measures.
Oh god.
So there's a special. If you put the password that's just hard in it with an exclamation point, it will give you a mode that any hit will kill you instantly. But if it detects it, it's an illegal copy, it will automatically put on that hard mode. Oh, it's gonna suck. Oh, no. Yep. Okay. Time for quick lasers. Okay. Okay, let's... Go.
You know, for kids.
I'm glad my headset died right as you were about to explain the anti-piracy measure.
Oh, basically,
Oh
also it's a
man, look
Konami
at that
game.
fucking Gradius fire.
Oh, right, crouch.
I thought that was Life Force.
I mean, it's in a lot of Konami games. And a lot of Konami anime, too. But yeah, the
what
pirate.
was the measure?
Basically, if it detects that it is a pirate copy, I don't know how. Basically, any hit will kill you instantly.
That's pretty rad.
And you can activate that manually by using the password hard.
It said to date, my favorite anti-piracy measure is still Alan Wake, where you just get an eye patch.
Oh,
That's it.
I know. I'm still partial to Earthbound.
Earthbound is great if it's just like a giant fuck you, which Serious Sam is also good for that. Like the what was it, 3 or was it HD?
I'm pretty sure it's 3. The one where it was an invulnerable scorpion would always be chasing you.
That tears ass across the map to kill you. Yeah. Like I like sort of non-standard anti-piracy measures.
Oh, also you can shoot up. Oh, I was afraid that this was going to be ratchet scrolling. Oh. Okay, let's...
Oh, it's possible, Tyrion, but it's an absolute bastard.
I thought it was to beat the game? I was going to say beat the scorpion, because it's not possible to beat the scorpion. Oop. That is one thing I'm not a huge fan of, is the fact that this game's a little slippery.
can't find any details on which card it uses.
The card, it wouldn't use an expansion because it's an NES game.
Well,
Or
no,
the-
it would be definitely one of the later
Oh,
generations.
the mappers. This
Yeah.
could be MMC5.
I mean, it's got all the hallmarks of that, yeah.
I mean, BG, that's not like bordering on. The entire point is it's a meta commentary. Because don't forget that with Game Dev Tycoon, it was in fact the dev who put out that pirated version.
Let's see. Okay, I might be a bit too. Or if I charge it from here. Or I guess whatever.
Okay, but clearly
Oh,
that's
actually,
pretty
no.
amazing.
I think I'm supposed to sit on top of this thing. Or not.
Oh, see, I like that Arkham City just couldn't glide.
Oh, that's. Oh, I think I'm just. Yeah.
You need to ride the green thing to get it.
Yeah, but if I sit on top of the I gotta wait for it to go there. Okay, now I think I'm good. Nope. Nope.
Wow.
That.
Later, fuckers! Check out my sweet ride. What do those coins do?
Well, some of them I think were points. The others were I think just power-ups.
That'll make you walk while you're on it.
This is technically a boss fight, I guess. How do or? This is really sad. Well, sorry I have to say this. It's a controversial opinion, I know, but goddamn, that was pathetic. This game's just kind of all over the place, ain't it?
Yeah.
Please stop slapping Toad on everything.
There we go. Okay, let's see. I think Blue Planet you actually need a certain character's abilities, so do you want to do green or yellow?
Green.
Okay. I think, is it select? Yep.
You look like an off-brand Mario.
Also, one thing that... Okay, so it is a little harder to see, but, Deadeye, I believe, has 4 arms.
He does. He has 4 arms and 1 eye.
Is the other one dead?
The other one is an eye patch. Also, off-brand is a word you will say a lot when referring to, Bucky O'Hare.
I don't think Orb 3D has not been done yet. In terms of gameplay.
God, this game looks really good.
It does.
still look dumb though. Sorry you had to learn this.
I mean, yeah. Oh wait, that's on platform. I'm patient. Oh, there.
This music's real good.
I can't remember which one, but I know that there is a song in this game that did get featured in, that is in, Mega Man Sprite comic game.
Hell yeah! No, this is pretty sick though.
No, that's just
In many ways, this is like the Nintendo game. It's like every Nintendo gimmick is.
yeah. This segment. Damn it.
God, why would you fashion your ships after yourself? Just imagine if we had a spaceship that looked like people.
Mech Gundam.
I was gonna say, Mass Effect 2 is dumb.
Oh, right, yes. Wait. Oh.
Gotta shoot he butt.
Did it just push him backwards? No. Oh.
You see, he's invulnerable from the front, but his ass is unprotected.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, yeah, just one shot too.
Ah, yes.
What is this thing?
That is, oh. What is his name?
That's the cute robot guy.
Yeah.
Let's do Blue Planet.
Yeah, let's do the Blue Planet since we got the thing. Blinky, yes.
Is it because it's a giant eye?
Bucky O'Hare has heard of games that have subtext. Coward.
Exactly. Also, this sprite is adorable.
Yes, Konami is good at tiny robots in shooter games.
Man, this jetpack really fucking blows.
Yeah, I think we need to level this thing up. Oh no, it's one of these.
God, I love Battletoads.
Oh, there we go. Oops. Okay.
What if Battletoads but also ice level?
What if also it turns immediately, and if you touch the head once, you die?
Yeah, this is a fucked up thing to say, but I feel like the Battletoads level is better than this.
Okay.
Haha, fuck you!
This is just getting into Mega Man ROM hack territory.
Yeah, as I said, against all odds, fucking Battletoads did this better.
Ah! Nope. Okay, let's see. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, let's see.
I think you need to use your jetpack. Okay, so it's good. You need to get to the edge a bit more.
Yep.
That was your issue. Okay, yeah, the jetpack's a lot better now. Also, there are ice physics.
Yep.
Oh, that is absolute ass. My favorite thing about the Serious Sam one was that people actually started deliberately, like, pirating the game just so they could do the,
Challenge.
yeah.
This segment just reminds me of a segment from, Elevator Action Returns.
There's an ice level and elevator action returns?
No, it's just that there's a bunch of people in jetpacks.
And now for
this
something
level.
different.
You are supposed to destroy the ice stack from the guy in the bottom right, so when that guy tosses his spike ball, instead of hitting the ice, it will hit the purple floor, destroying it.
Oh, okay. What? Oh.
Yeah, it's all
must do
spikes,
this
motherfucker.
Twice.
You might want to get the power up.
Yep, that's what it's done.
This is kind of an ass.
You know, for little kids.
It can just one-shot you, nice.
Well, no, well, the spikes on top of the ceiling.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right, because, yeah, why not?
Just taking the Mega Man philosophy of it's spiky, therefore instant death, to the whole new level.
Finally, pistons.
Oh, I think I might know what this character is, 'cause I think it's the level 1 boss from the arcade game. If I remember correctly, his name is Owl the Gator.
you are going to remember is this is the worst stage in the game.
Yeah, this stage kind of really sucks. Am I even doing damage to one?
If you get caught in the floor when it freezes, instant death. If you jump and hit the ceiling, instant death.
Yeah, I think this boss might suck.
Yeah.
Why are you Bucky?
Because I hit
You
slug.
probably want to use Deadeye as a triple shot.
Okay. Oh, also, those missiles are too shallow for me to duck under. So it's gonna hit me no matter what, unless I jump over it.
I love the shitty damage race. So yes, congrats on your high score.
And this, I believe her name is Jenny. So, the Yellow Planet.
Why don't you try the new character?
Yep.
Jetpack maybe?
Nope.
Or whatever.
Hello,
She's a
Wizard.
female character, so she has psychic powers.
Yes.
That was easy. I say foolishly.
Also, getting slightly stunned when you get hit is not great.
Yes, this is maybe a little bit rough.
Oh, right, this segment.
thought this was supposed to be the yellow planet. I feel like we stopped being on the yellow planet a long fucking time ago.
Yep.
I feel like I've been lied to.
And the game played itself for a while?
Yeah, I don't even know what's happening.
Zoom by on a roller coaster thing. Oh. Sure.
What an absolute fuck you.
Is the game slowing down, or are you slowing
No,
it
it's slowed down.
This is awful. Why are minecart sections universally bad?
I don't know. Yep. Oh. I've hidden eye.
You did it!
Yay. Now it's time to finish him off.
And now we've gotten Willy, who was just a kid.
Just
Yeah,
a human.
He's the premise of the comic is that the human gets swept up in the Intergalactic Toad War, because you gotta have a human character.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's basically the audience stand-in.
That clever trick, imprisoning all your friends.
I mean, it worked, sort of. It worked until it didn't.
So guess what we get to do again?
I love jail.
We only have Blinky and Bucky again.
But one day we'll get the full crew of Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and Clyde.
Okay. Of course!
I love Yoku blocks.
Okay. Oh. That's not gonna be a position.
So what does the pause screen do?
Nothing.
Okay, I thought maybe you had items or something, but I don't know why I thought. Been there, sister.
Okay. Oh, it's one of these. Wait, what? Oh. What? Let's see, where's that Pokemon? Does seem to be very generous with the checkpointing. This game would kind of have to be, because this game's a nightmare. Difficulty. We've now gotten Willy and we can actually play as him now. Okay. Why does this shot have like a weird arc? What? Oh. I don't know why you do anything else but just sit in the center. It's big.
Well, there's your answer, spikes.
Yep. I mean, yeah, Shinobi, or basically the Shinobi games, really beat 'em ups in general.
The duck guy can climb on walls?
I guess. Huh, yeah, I guess that's what this power is. Oop. Didn't realize that was it. I was missing one. Okay. Oh, there was just one down here.
You don't have to get smashed, you just have to brush up against it and it's death.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, this is nightmare fuel.
Yeah, this is like that the second stage in Hard Type.
You know, for kids.
Also, damn near
Holy
impossible
crap.
to dodge anything.
I was not expecting a Weevil army. Living in a pile of discarded corpses. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting brain slugs either. Try Deadeye, he shoots 45 degrees.
Right.
Wow, this game is just a jerk.
Wait, how do I...
Did the spikes kill it?
Oh, yeah.
It gets bigger as it feeds on you. This is nightmare fuel.
Oh, you gotta be... Wait.
That's an impressive effect.
It is. Is the lights coming back on at all?
That would make the game too easy. This is not a game for babies.
It does sound like a Wily stage. Wait. Okay.
It's like they had a contest to see how nightmarish can we get without actually being eager.
Oh. Why does the touching it kill you? Wait. Okay, there we go. Oh, didn't position myself in just the right spot. Wait. That it? Oh.
Man, this game is still going, ain't it?
Uh-huh. What the hell am I supposed to do? Oh. Oh, nope, I thought that. Oh. Oh, it's a left. Wait, what? Oh. Right there, come on. Or do I... Okay.
So exactly once in the previous stage, there was an arrow pointing to show you this stage has none of... Game's telling you how it feels about you now.
One day we'll be free of this game. One day.
As your ward, Toadlips.
Okay.
Wow, the blocks are like little toad faces.
Huh.
Wouldn't this be a good time for the robot?
Yep. Hopefully, yeah.
Finally, conveyor belts.
On the bright side, there is no fucking shortage of lives.
Yep. They give you a bunch of lives because you're going to need every single one of them. This might actually be, like, the rudest NES game I've ever played. But one of them.
I sincerely doubt that. Yeah.
I still maintain this is the most NES game I've ever played.
Okay.
You got this, I believe in you.
Oh,
What fresh hell is this?
this just looks bad. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Oh!
You made it through.
Am I supposed to go to the top? Oh, that's not it.
No, you had the right idea. What are you doing? Yeah, you need to think ahead of time. Maybe it's the other one you need to go up. Why don't you try going out the other way?
But the other way? Like what other way?
Hey, notice how it lines up on the side?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and then you just need to charge the robot and be ready ahead of time. Trying to figure out your thought process here.
Just trying to think about how, like, what do I have to do in order to get prepared for up there?
Yeah, why wouldn't you be able to get off on the right? It's so weird.
It's just... Okay. Oh, I get... Sure.
Oh, it only fucking lets you through on certain angles.
Yeah, when it's in certain positions. Oh yeah, that's...
Directly in the trash.
There. Okay, let's...
You need to prepare.
What's it in that stupid thing that's gonna hit me and... God damn it. This part sucks.
Can you shoot it?
I don't think so. Let's see. Does not seem like you can.
Yeah, as I said, you need to prepare.
Oh, not this bullshit again.
Oh god, and it's blue on blue too. I really keep moving indefinitely.
Oh,
This game is an absolute fucker. I appreciate that with the climbability, we are basically Battletoads now.
Yep.
Except I don't think the snakeheads actually harm you in that.
No, they do. They hurt you. Oh, you need to do it ahead of time or else you will get trapped.
Aren't those soft platforms, can you jump up through them?
You have nothing else, at least like the snakes are persistent.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, finally, the big core. I forgot to ask, is health universal or does each
It is
character have
universal.
health? Yeah, that laser hits like a fucker. That was good. That was really good.
Yay!
Oh my god. Okay, is it finally over?
I hope so. Oh.
Oh my god! This game doesn't fucking end.
This game is horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
As you doom these people to die, and they cling to your ship for survival, and you murder them.
It's fine, you're the good guys.
I have to admit, this is very typical of this comic book and the author.
Big on war crimes?
Well, the kind of anything our heroes do is okay because of the.
I mean, you're basically their entire shtick is fucking genocide. So man, all toads are evil, gotta kill them.
Also, now they have our.
Oh, that is obnoxious. Oh, you need to fucking do it at the right time. Oh.
You need to be rubbing up against him where you're Man, this game just finds new ways to be a raging asshole.
It never ceases to impress. But you know what? This music whips ass.
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh, the production values are amazing.
Yeah, it's a really good looking game. What fresh hell is this?
Okay, when's it gonna make Act as a sandwich bread. Oh, do I? Oh, what? Oh.
Oh my god. This game, much like this fight, doesn't know how to end.
Yeah.
Does the duck still get triple shot?
That's what I was just about to switch to. Please.
Are we free? Nope.
Oh boy, the spikes are back.
It's still going. And then just kill yourself nice.
Okay, they clearly have a ship and can clearly escape. They don't have to suicide into you like.
Wait.
Is that a 1 pixel hitbox?
Man, I thought this game was kind of neat at first, but it just keeps going.
Yeah, this lasts for way too long.
This would be nice, but everything takes 10 times as much damage as it should.
Also, it's making me dodge in this. Look how much, like, that little tiny box at the bottom is all the space I have.
Doesn't R-Type do that?
Not as much. Okay, does the tri-shot hit? Oh, it does. Which way that's-
I think only the portholes count.
I was gonna say it stopped taking damage. Oh my god, this fight goes on forever. Are we finally free?
It's gotta be one more.
Why is this still going?
Why? There's another boss after this? Oh, don't give me this Wily Castle bullshit.
Lolo, I believe in you.
Somebody's gotta.
What's great is that when he moves to the back, there is no way I can actually hurt him.
You don't want the game to be too easy.
There's no way... Okay, took control away from me. Okay.
Still going.
Yes, that is disabling.
I mean, it's no longer able to fight you if it's dead. Thank fuck this game is over.
And your victory was pointless. Good job, kid.
The Aniverse.
See, because they're cartoon characters.
Sounds fake.
That sounds racist. Oh.
That was neat up until it wasn't.
Yeah. I'm gonna be curious to see how long it took to beat that game.
Too fucking long.
It is a very pretty game for a licensed tie-in to a toy no one's sure threw a lot of effort at it.
Yes. You know, I usually hate to do this, but I really need this to end.
Yeah, these credits are super fucking slow.
Okay, that's that.
Okay.
Okay!
New Game Plus.
That goes in the resist category. Let's take a look. Boy, that game started out strong, huh?
Yeah, it started as a keyword.
Yeah, let's scroll down a bit.
Would you really compare it with Silver Surfer or Cool Spot?
No. but would you rather play this than Jersey Devil?
I would rather play Jersey Devil.
I'd also rather play Jersey Devil.
That's also because like Jersey Devil is the devil I know.
Would you rather play this? Battletoad.
Kind of think that. So I'm looking at like the group of which one it belongs in. Because I'm looking at Super Mario Bros. 2 Japan. That's more the one that's sticking out. I think it belongs in 18.
I'd agree, because that's where you put that like goofy Star Wars game.
Yeah. And the Lion King. And the NES Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In ActRaiser 2.
Sounds about right.
It was good until it wasn't.
I think every stage it dropped a rank. As I almost type in
so
Bucky
fucking
O'Hare.
long.
Oop, no. Okay, let's see. We got. Okay, anything we want to call out other than I'm automatically putting the name in the ruler. Also the fact that
the music and the graphics are very good.
yes.
I don't know if you have I would want to give it the NES award, because I think if you wanted to show somebody one Nintendo game, it would be this one. Even more than Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yes, it is so fucking long. Oh, so the ruler's gone?
Yeah, I had to type it, or I had to retype it because it did the weird.
Or I would
space
think I
thing.
would show this as a comparison, because both Super Mario Bros. 3 and this game are tech demos showing what console's capable of, except 3 is
One
fun,
does it better.
This is not.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, I think we've taken enough in our time to look at Bucky O'Hare.
Yay!
Let's just quick move on to the next game. Oh boy. We're not just looking at also same year, same company. Completely different region. Completely different style of game.
Well, when you say same company, it's Konami published it, but it's a different comic.
It's a different comic, and this is a Konami developed game. Also different entire region of comic. Because yes, we are out. We are no longer in the land of America, and now into the land of Belgium. I think. As it goes. There we go. Okay. So. There are 10 games. But yes, this is Asterix.
Yes!
So ignore this as a bonus stage. Let's just actually get into the game itself. So do we want to be Asterix or Obelisk?
Let's go with Obelisk.
Okay.
Obelix!
So this is very much a brawler.
Oh, this looks awesome. So the premise behind this is you're playing the Gauls during the time of the Roman invasion, where, of course, the Romans are the comic relief characters in your...
Yes.
It is a team up between Gascony and Urgerzo. It is one of the longest running and most beloved French comics. As you can see, very French.
Yes. Also, when you get food, you turn invincible and just basically it's a superstar.
Was this an arcade game?
Yep, this is an arcade game.
Ooh, Super Scalar. I think there was a meme going around, which was a clip of the movies where Caesar gets faced with a bag and says, "We're off to a great start."
Is that it?
You ever seen that one?
No.
Okay, well that's from this.
Crazy.
The actual turtle formation, wow.
Oop.
Is that it?
Also, I like the fact that it just says about to die when they're, in fact, about to die. Also, another funny thing is the fact that they have both the dialogue in both French and English.
Helps with localization, I guess. So I guess that is Get a Fix the Druid then. Needless to say, I love the art.
Yes. Also in the Japanese version, it is also still shown in French and English. This might actually be my favorite Konami brawler so far. Or one of them, maybe.
Is that it?
Yeah, I recommend looking up these cartoons. They're and the comic book are hilarious.
I mean, I've heard nothing but good things about this franchise.
There was a live-action movie about 10 years ago or so. The biggest French production ever done. It's a live-action.
This tornado's an asshole.
Is that it?
I really like the fact this game does have a lot of grapple options too. Oh, no, I want those apples.
Is that it?
Huh? Yeah, it's also I don't have a crisis move, so that's interesting.
Is that it?
What's a crisis move?
Or like the hit both buttons and you do a move that takes off some of your health.
Oh, I guess not.
It's got your butt bump.
There also doesn't seem to be a timer.
No, there's not.
I wonder what happens if you take too long.
I don't know, maybe they just spawn more stuff? Wait, what? Some of the depth in this is weird.
Yeah, the depth isn't working right at all. I noticed that when you were in the forest and the vines.
Oop.
Wait, was that an instant kill or just damage?
Holding down the attack button for a while. Oh. Oh, I can do. Okay, I can do it while moving too.
This game is great.
Oops.
It doesn't include this instant death, though.
Probably not.
Wow, so when you get to max power, the low-level guys just sit there and cower and wait for you to punch them. It's unusual. Oh, if you hold it for too long, you get a tired animation?
Yes.
That's really clever.
It's crazy. Is that it? Hey, 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 please forgive me. Ho, ho, ho!
Well, that's kind of neat.
Hmm.
It's interesting that there's very little variety in the enemies. You keep fighting the same two Romans, but they try to make the environments different.
Can I knock the mask down?
Can you swing on the rope?
Probably, yep. Let's take a look at Asterix.
You moving shark slut. You like to fight? Ah! Ah!
That's a design.
Oh, yeah, this is a European comic that's been running since, like,
I mean, yes.
the 50s
Yeah.
and 60s. So
Yeah.
there might be some
Yeah.
problematics.
Yeah.
Help me.
Which, with that, as much as I want to continue playing, I still need to give some time to the other two games, so I think we're going to call it here.
I think we've seen a lot of what this has to offer, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that game is really good. What I'm thinking is, what do we have in... Let's take a look at 7 or 8. Seven. You know, actually, I'd say that's better than those 7s. That's what we've got in 6. Well, in 5 we have Turtles in Time. Also Metamorphic Force. And I honestly would actually probably rather play that than some of these games that we have in 6. So how about, what do you think about 5?
Sounds good to me. Once again, I'm biased. I'm a fan of Franco-Belgian comics.
And let's see. 2. Arcade. There's a brawler. It's definitely monetary based. I would definitely say art is good, charm is good.
I mean, you enjoyed the gameplay, right?
Gameplay's pretty good, but I just leave it as basic. It's basic gameplay. It's just generally good. I wouldn't call it out for anything in particular.
Sounds about right.
And I would say, I'd actually say give this one love. Because they really went all out on the style of that.
They're true to the characters. The animation looks great. I guess they hired some of the original artists. It does look amazing.
Yes. Alright, well, that's Asterix. So, let us then move on to our next game. To move on to a comic that I've never heard of until I saw the name of the game in like a magazine at one point. This is a really late NES game. Like we saw, like Bucky O'Hare was 92. This is the last year of the NES, 94. And they decided on the last year of the NES lifestyle to make this game. Oh, I guess it's 93. I don't know why it said 94. Or maybe that's just copyright. This is also Konami. This is Zen the Intergalactic Ninja. I give ourselves that. Just for help. So. Actually, I'm going to see. Is there an intro for this? Yes.
Very 80s plotline for a 90s game. So, just like Usagi Yojimbo is a friend of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, this is Zen the Ninja, created by Don Chin. Before this, he was most famous for a comic book called, and I kid you not, Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters.
Okay. Alright, so. Sorry. Okay.
So he created this property and somehow sold it to Archie for some reason.
Huh. So we can go to the toxic factory stage, the high-speed railway stage, the offshore oil rig stage, or the forest stage. Where would you like to go?
Let's do forest stage. Oh, I'm sorry, he's co-creator of this. Or the other guy. This property bandied around for a little bit, and I'm guessing is currently in development hell because Mixed Devil Do were a comic book publisher that were not very reputable.
Okay.
I'm not sure why this game has an eco theme. In the comic book Zen, the Intergalactic Ninja goes all over the galaxy because he's a mercenary for hire.
So this is completely different than the stage that I played to test this.
Yeah, you played the weird isometric stage, right?
Yes.
Hey, it's the late 90s and we have bank switching and we're not afraid to use it. So you punch flowers to heal them.
Yes. Escort stage.
What was that Famicom game that you played with the monk that jumps on the different stones?
That is Mekyujin Dababa.
This has the same color scheme.
Yeah, kinda.
Is that cloud of teeth?
Looks like it. I agree.
What a weird game. You did it! You saved the rainforests by beating up flowers.
Yeah.
This is even more misguided than Bucky O'Hare.
Yeah. Okay, let's go see the weird Toxic Factory stage. Okay.
Okay, so that card referred to the recycled hero. So apparently Zen later teams up with Lawn Ranger, a superhero made out of recycled lawn waste. Bottle Bandit, who's made out of, you know, bottles. And Pulp, who's made out of recycled paper. Oh, and Lights Out the Android, made of recycled, electrical equipment.
Okay.
They fight villains like Saphira, and of course my favorite, Garbage Man. A villain made out of garbage.
So Rob Liefeld villain.
They all look really like off-brand Rob Liefeld.
Man, off-brand Rob Liefeld is about as damning of a phrase you can say in comic books.
Yeah, all the art in the comic book looks a lot like what you see here. A little mushy, where the head's too big.
Designers of this game working on Buggy Bill? Yeah, I can absolutely believe it.
I guess I want that sweet Captain Planet money.
This game isn't great. Lord Contaminus.
Your buddies are green just to drive the point home.
Oh. That is really unintuitive.
See, you're a ninja.
Yes. So you have to do a really bad feeling, Metroid triple jump.
So the company that made the Zen toy line is still in business.
Okay. Are they do they make Funko Pops?
No, they make the official Five Nights at Freddy's action figures.
Perfect! Even better!
Well, this game can't be as good as Bucky O'Hare. You're beating each level only 1 minute.
I think we've seen enough of this game.
Oh, they also make the Agretsuko official toy line.
That's a shame. Okay, so...
Oh, and they make official Mega Man toys.
Okay, so... Well, let's see, what do we got in 17? Okay, maybe not that much.
Oh wow, they do a lot of video game like they make
How-
Sonic toys and Crash Bandicoot. But
How about putting this in the same category as Yonoid?
sure. They were both weird characters that it was a video game.
Or actually, how about in the same category as Eight Eyes in the original Sonic the Hedgehog? In Adventure of the
Okay.
Magic Kingdom. And Werewolf. And also
Sure, I
Bucky
mean,
O'Hare.
it doesn't seem. It just seems like the kind of game that you could play it. It's just this other game.
The problem with the game is that it's very annoying.
Yeah, it doesn't have that like must keep going.
Yeah.
And even though you're a ninja, you feel like a ninja. They have you babysitting flaps and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, the thing's at 93, so I might as well just put it there. Okay, so what do we want to call out?
It's a late 90s Nintendo game, so it's fun to look at. I mean, stuff looked like stuff.
Yeah.
It had some variety of gameplay, and it didn't wear out its welcome, which is a big problem with a lot of NES games, but that's damning with faint praise.
Yeah. I think I might just leave it blank.
I mean, I'm gonna put a shrug in the category of just like what were they thinking?
Yeah, maybe I'll just put the shrug here.
Because like they take what starts off as kind of an interesting, edgy property of some kind of vaguely, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles inspired Intergalactic Ninja character, then set them up with a bunch of eco theme, and then this game comes out and later just wanders off and goes and does its own thing in 2000s because nobody cared.
Yeah. Alright, so that's that. So, that brings us to our last game. Now, I was gonna have Golgo 13 be our representative for Japanese comics, but I thought of another one that actually might be even more fitting in terms of comics, because I really... Calling this a manga is kind of... Maybe not short-selling it, but it has such a weird, different feel to it that it doesn't feel like a manga. It feels more like a comic. And also, this is a franchise that more people are familiar with the character through oddly a different way than, you know, the actual thing. So let me load this up real quick. So this is Gone. Based on the comic. Based on the comic of the same name. Yeah, Tekken. It's mostly worth. Yeah, because for some reason this character showed up as a guest character in Tekken 3.
Which was awesome.
Yes. Gone is a comic about a very angry little dinosaur. Who is angry at everything.
Yeah, the last of his kind. He hangs out with a bunch of Ice Age mammals.
Yep. Let's start.
They did a 3D cartoon not too long ago.
Yeah, and I think it's meant to be more for kids. Yeah, the thing with the manga or the comics that's actually really neat is it's entirely, there are no words in it. It is all told through art.
Right. Unlike the animated show where they talk all the time.
Yep. Okay. So much like the thing itself, you don't really have a whole lot of indicators on what's going on. But basically the general gist of every screen is kick the shit out of everything you can.
Just how I like my video games. What platform is this for?
This is a SNES game. And usually when you defeat everything, usually a door will open up. You can hit up. There. Up. Also, the soundtrack's kind of, maybe not diegetic, but it's kind of based on what you're doing now. Also, you can fly.
See, this is a game for a little kid.
Yes.
So recently I got one of those toys. It's like a retro game emulator.
Uh-huh.
And I think I need to put this on it because this sounds to me like stress relief when I need to relax.
I believe the sound effects is the health indicator. Whoop. Also, just to show it off, just to make sure that we see it, this has a really good game over screen. Gon gets so pissed off that he splits the world in half.
Finally, a video game character we can all relate to.
Also, you have this section now.
Mode 7 represent. That's weird, they're not using any scaling on the sprites. Guess this is a bonus game?
Yep, it's because eventually he should start throwing apples, which you can catch by doing your chomp attack, which is jumping and hitting R.
You have to jump to chomp?
Yeah, I can't seem to figure out the way you do it on the ground.
I'm gonna assume those other things he's throwing are rocks.
Yeah, they are. Here's the password. I gotta beat the shit out of some sharks. Whoop.
Yeah, so a recurring theme in the comic book is just how indestructible gone.
Oh, guess that's not where I need to go. Oh. Oh, it's hit both triggers in order to Oh. Oh, and he has a... Okay, so he has a butt bump. Hmm.
Well, that was neat.
Yeah.
You sure you didn't want to go up?
We'll find out. Kick the shot, leopard. Oh, never mind.
I like the Jaws riff.
It's pretty good. Yep, that's a health meter. It's the same.
So no lives, only continue.
Yep.
Victory!
Let's see, what do we got next? What the hell is that thing anyway?
Don't know. Thylacine?
I have no idea what I need to do.
How do you fly?
You smash the button. Oh, I guess maybe.
Oops on the coding part.
Oh. There we go.
Well, that's some generous flat.
But that just takes here. takes us down here again.
You keep falling down from here. What happens if you don't?
That just takes me back to another... the only door I can go. Let's see, what happens if I go... Oh, that's not... it.
They did a really nice job with the sound design.
Yes. Go. Wait, what? The bird is fine, yes. Oh.
This game is awesome.
Yep. And as much as I wish we can continue on, I think I need to go get food, so let's go rank this. Oh. Well. Let's just see what the plot of this is. Oh, okay. So. Yes. Okay, so... I'm kind of wondering if I should put this in the same category as, say, like, Another World. And, like, Pac-Man 2. 'Cause I feel like it's much more about getting the experience than it is about, like, the actual gameplay.
I would say it's closer to Another World like that. It's definitely more forgiving.
Yeah. Alright, so with that, where would you think we'd put this?
Out of all the games you played today, so I would put this.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I would put this above average.
Yes. So looking at this, like, are you saying 8, or are you saying just above? Because looking at the rankings.
What do you have in the 8s?
In the 8s? In that list, probably. Well, I have Another World at 7 and Pac-Man 2. I'd say I'd put these probably above those.
Yeah, I would put 7. You have Dragon's Lair at 6. Yeah, I would put this at 7 or 6.
I'd probably say it's closer to 6. That game's really good. It is 4, and the developer was Toze. SNES. It is... let's call that action. Tone is... it's based on a comic. Okay, so where... let's see, what do I want to call out? The charm is phenomenal.
Yeah, because I think you have music, but you don't have sound. We probably just done it.
And maybe I can just put, like, speaker.
And the graphics are nice, too. Gone looks like Gone. You can tell what's supposed to look like. Fun to watch Gone emote.
Yeah. And I think the gameplay I'll put plus, or like a thumbs up. One thing I will say, though, is I'm gonna put the moon here because I don't like those just quick find the tunnel, and I'm gonna phrase that as like moon logic, because if I wasn't just flailing about, I would have never figured that out.
Well, it is a game about flailing about.
That is true. Alright, so I think that's good.
It's definitely, I think, for a younger gamer, because it's a lot more forgiving. There's no timer, difficult to die, there's not a lot of crazy stuff on the screen, and it's funny to look at.
Yes. Alright, so I think that's probably good for that. Okay, so, with that, that is going to do it for this episode. So, with that, get the music on for next episode. So, thank you all for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can watch my Twitch streams live at twitch.tv/LoadThePuzzle or twitch.ldp.life. These episodes are recorded live Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are watching this on Twitch, you can go to my YouTube channel by going to youtube.ldp.life and watch these episodes be recorded or play. You can watch them at your leisure. So, there's also my personal Twitter at LoadPuzzle, the show's Twitter at Hazeltown Story. There's also the Discord by going to discord.ldp.life in your browser. There will be a poll going up for determining what Media Delta episodes we'll be covering in January. There's also Patreon, which that is there's $2 and $5 tiers where you can help with hosting costs and that. So with that, again, thank you all for watching. Tomorrow's episode, no, not the one where they're hot, in which we continue our look at the original version of Spyro the Dragon. So yes, with that, thank you all for watching again. I think Iggy's streaming, so I'm just going to raid him.
Yeah, thanks for streaming. That was fun.
Yep. Alright. Good night.